We are here at school number 72, Lorraine Academy, and let me tell you, this is a great school. I just had a brief overview just getting to the place that we are at now, which is what I'm told the main entrance, the main office. It's really fabulous, and I can't wait till we take you around and give you a full tour. But first, I'm standing here with the project site team, and I want them to introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Andrew Malcolm. I've been with LPCiminelli for 6 years. Started off as a project engineer, and the last 3 years has been a project manager. This is my second BPS school. First one was 72, Herman Badillo, and I've done 2 casinos, which included Tigers Downs and Mount Airy Casino and Resort.
Very good, Andrew.
Hi, I'm Peter Spada, Senior Project Superintendent. I've been with Ciminelli for 23 years. This is my second school. Last school was City Honors, and I've done many student housing projects, senior project housing, but into the Buffalo Public School System now and enjoying it.
Very good. Thank you, Peter.
My name is John Reinard, and I've been with LPCiminelli for about 3.5 years, and this is my 4th project, but my first Buffalo school.
Okay. Wonderful. Guys, thank you so much for welcoming us to the school. Peter, why don't you tell us just a little bit more about your role here at School 72?
Well, basically, Superintendent, my job is to run the day-to-day operations of the project, make sure it keeps moving forward, keeps on schedule, coordinate with the on-site foreman for each trade, and basically just keeping the ship steering straight.
All right.
Just keeping it moving.
So your role is extremely important.
I'd like to think so, yes.
Yeah. It is. What about you, John?
Well, as I'm the on-site project administrator and engineer, and really my job is just to help out Andrew and Peter just wherever I'm needed, whether it's helping monitor safety on-site or processing paperwork. I do a little bit of everything.
Okay. Let me ask your past history, because you said you've only been here for 3 years, but what type of schooling have you had?
I went to UB, and I have my BA in environmental design with a minor in architecture.
All right. I had to ask you that because I knew that already, but I just wanted people to know because that's important. That is extremely important. Okay, back to the project manager, Mr. Andrew. Why don't you give us a brief overview of what we are looking forward to see here, on the tour?
All right, well, the overall cost for the building, the construction, is about $16 million. And we have, the original building was built in the 1920s, and there was an addition added on in the 70s, and now a total of about 94,000 square feet. We've put 2 additions on this building. One is in the courtyard, and one is where we're standing right now, and which a total of about 9,000 square feet. So we've had, in addition, we've done a lot of work in the library, auditorium, cafeteria. The detail in this building is very, very nice. When I first started this project, was very shocking to me. I think it turned out really well, though.
Wow. You know what? Like I said earlier, I was impressed just walking through the school, the little areas that I walked through just to get to this point. I'm extremely impressed. So I'm really excited to see the kind of work that you guys have been doing over here. Okay? Fabulous team we got here. So come on, let's go on this tour. Okay, before we start our project site tour, I just wanted to introduce you to our architect on record, Mr. Rishawn, and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about, your role here at School 72.
All right, well, my name is Rishawn Sonubi. I'm the architect, project manager. I've been part of the whole design process. We designed, we took the scope from the district, and we basically went in and did our thing in terms of designing the spaces to fit the district's needs.
Okay.
So that's sort of the gist of it.
That's your gist. Now, I know this isn't the only school that you've worked on. Just name some of the other schools you've participated in.
We've worked on PS 27 Hillary Park in South Buffalo. We worked on PS 65, which is currently in the design phase. It is scheduled to be under construction in 2012.
Okay.
And we're also doing other schools in and around Buffalo, including DePue, Lockport, some other schools.
Wonderful. All right, so you're going to join us on this tour, right?
Yes.
Okay, so if we have any other architectural information, we're gonna look at you.
Whatever you need.
All right, great. Thanks. All right, let's go, guys. All right, now Andrew, we are on the 3rd floor?
Correct.
Okay, where are we now? This is a beautiful, big, spacious room, warm room.
Right now we're actually in the existing home and careers room, which we actually renovated into a new home and careers room.
Okay.
Behind us we'll have a sewing machine, electric stoves,
Okay.
washer and dryer, and this room will be fully capable of doing all the stuff they need to do in home careers, cooking, sewing, and so on and so forth.
Good. Now, how many rooms like this in this school? Is this the only home and careers?
Correct.
It is the only one?
This is the only one.
Okay, it's beautiful. Do we know square footage by any chance?
This room is probably approximately 1,000.
1,000 square feet? Okay, and do we know what it was prior?
It's the same square foot.
Okay.
The architect of record did a great job matching and coordinating the colors of the casework that you see around here, as
Right.
well as the doors, which is a nice veneer look, and the lights actually set it off, as well as the transoms set it off really nice, I think.
It really does. It adds a whole new ambiance, you know, to each individual room and to the school overall. So great job.
Thank you.
Okay, so Andrew, we are in a very bright, spacious room. What is it?
It's the shop and the new shop and the technology room.
Okay.
This was actually 2 rooms. We demoed out a wall to expand the room. The principal actually requested that to make it 1 room. Shop is usually held for a certain amount of weeks during the semester, so they could actually utilize this room for different uses when it's not in session at the school.
Okay.
This room is actually unique because of the flooring.
Right.
It's painted. The concrete, there was original tile in here. We took the tile up and we painted the concrete.
Okay.
Epoxy paint. The arch, please note the detail, because throughout the school you notice how much detail is put into here.
Absolutely.
These arcs are extremely difficult to do. Eisenhower, our painting contractor, actually painted it with some coordination with Ciminelli. They did a great job with it, and
Pretty impressive.
technical room is right behind us. This will be the shop area.
Pretty impressive. I'm loving the colors, and yeah, I can tell that there was a lot of thought and detail that went into this. Great job, Isaac. Hey, okay, now it's obvious we're in the science room. It's pretty spacious, nice and large and bright. Tell us some more about it.
This is actually, there's 2 science rooms in this building. This actually area was an existing science room.
Okay.
And we put all new casework in here. And that's the popping part of the room, as well as the floor. The pattern is the same in both rooms, as well as the casework. And I think it really sets off a nice environment for the kids to learn. The furniture is not here, but there'll be working tables in the middle as well.
Nice. Okay, let's explain what casework is, because we've mentioned it several times. Casework is like the windows, right? The window seals.
Now, that could be considered casework. It's
Okay.
the actual seals, the running trim, what we'll call it. But majority of the casework is pretty much fixed items, which you might look at as furniture,
Right.
countertops, drawers, cabinets above, anything that you would have to demo. It's not easy just to push around, move around.
Okay.
It's considered casework, fixed.
All right. Thank you so much for that definition. This is a beautiful room. How many other science rooms in this building?
There's 2.
Just 2? Nice, nice. Okay, very impressive. Okay, Andrew, we are in the art room, and I know we're going to talk about these floors.
Yes, we are. The architect, this is one of the many details that the architect has provided for this school. And I think it's very nice, considering it being an art room, to bring out the artsy nature of the students that will be in this room. Behind us, we also have new casework that matches the rest of the building, sinks for any arts and crafts that they may be using, so on and so forth. There's a kiln room also available if they choose to use it here.
Okay. I want to talk more about the floors, though. I mean, you told me they're hand-cut
Yes.
tile, and you pointed out the little teeny tiny pieces of cut tile that they had to fit, they being Heritage, because they performed the work.
Heritage did this. They installed the floor, and as you said, it is very detailed. If you zoom into the floor, there's like little pieces. Actually, this is throughout the whole school because it has there's certain patterns and there's certain arcs in the school. There are very small pieces of tile they had to cut with hand and lay them in order to fill any voids and make it look like a complete. Almost looks like the floor is painted again in the previous room.
Right.
But these are actually individual tiles.
Wow.
Tightly fit together.
Yeah. Talk about you had to be head on with your calculations too, like a hair off and.
Yeah,
you're done.
You would notice it.
Yeah, exactly. This is beautiful. Great work, Heritage. Very, very good work.
Like you said earlier, we're going to shop.
Andrew, this is a beautiful room. This is the new addition, right? I love it. First of all, I'm looking at the door back here, and it's like a door inside of a doorway. It's awesome to come in and see these beautiful, bright windows. Please tell us about this room.
Well, this room, as you said, it's in the addition. So behind us is actually used to be the exterior of the building. So the reason why the door is recessed and looks like a door in a door is because we had the actual exterior wall is a lot thicker than we needed, so it's now recessed and the door fits in there.
It's a great asset. I mean, it gives it a different look. I like it. I like it.
And again, we see when it comes to the floor and the pattern, Young and Wright has provided us with a beautiful, detailed pattern floor. The arc at the window, actually, this is actually standard in most, if not all, the rooms. There is an arc at the window, which actually matches the ceiling. So there's an arc, the floor arcs as well as the ceiling arcs, and as you see, that it allows enough light or more light to come into the room while still maintaining a 10-foot, 9-foot ceiling.
That's beautiful. I love the look. Very artsy. Very, very artsy. This is beautiful. What is, and you may have said this earlier, but what is the total square footage of the new addition?
There's 2 additions and they total 9,000 square feet.
9,000 square feet. This is beautiful. Okay, Andrew, this is the blue room. I just named it the blue room because it's blue, but it's very nice. Tell us about it.
Actually, blue is the school's color, so
cool.
It into the room. And this is one of the rooms that were in the original building built in the 1920s.
Okay.
And we actually, behind us was an existing wardrobe where kids could hang up their coats and so on and so forth. But we changed it so it's to add a computer counter, so they'll all have new computers, about 5 to 6 in every classroom, and we refurbished the bookshelf and the wardrobe for the teacher's wardrobe.
Okay.
Lockable. And we also put in, some classrooms the radiators have new covers on them. So that would be nice to protect the kids, the younger age kids from burning themselves on that.
Is this pre-K through 8?
Yes, the building is pre-K through 8.
Okay, nice. This is nice. Like I said, I love the color, and I love the new finishes. This is beautiful. Okay, we are in the infamous library, and I say infamous because when I first got here to the site, the guys kept saying, "Did you see the library? Did you see the library?" And I said, "No." They're like, "Okay, we're not going to show it to you yet." Now I understand why, because when you walk in, it takes you back. It's like, wow, this is the library. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it is. I must say so. In my growing up, I have not been in a library such as this.
No, I can attest to that too. Neither have I. And from what I understand, these two gentlemen here had a lot to do with it.
Yes, I'm going to let Rishawn with Young and Wright and my superintendent, senior superintendent Peter Spada talk about it.
Okay.
All right. Well, just to give you a little bit of background, a little bit of history of the concept of the library. We're in a school that's landlocked. It has streets on 3 sides and the parking lot on the 4th side. So when we added the additions, we couldn't add it anywhere but in the courtyard.
Okay. By
adding it in the courtyard, we sort of took away some of the courtyard space. So the overall concept was to bring a little bit of the courtyard into the building. So we thought about the theme of trees and bringing trees sprouting into the library. And the overall goal is to inspire kids and to bring them into a space that'll encourage them to learn and to encourage them to want to stay to hang out at schools. So
yeah.
that was sort of the theme. So.
Okay, so when you say trees, that's what I'm looking at.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wood veneered trees, which we try to do it again a little bit more abstract.
Right.
An actual tree, So we have a central sort of tree shelf, which we think is really cool because what we did was we put a seating area around the tree so the kids can come in, they can sit right underneath the tree, and then it's a shelf as well, so you can put books on there and you can hang things on there. So we try to make it a little bit interactive, for the kids. So we think that the kids will enjoy it.
Yeah, they will.
And Rishawn he provided us with a great concept. Peter Spada made it happen. He
made it happen.
Yeah, there we go.
Making it happen.
He made it happen.
My guy, Pete.
Construction of it all.
Well, it all started with Young and Wright's concept. And,
okay.
When you see a concept in a drawing, it's all nice, it's beautiful. Now we got to bring it to life. No pun intended with the tree. Literally, no, you really have to figure out how to build it and how to make it look nice, and in the end result, make it look like you wanted it to look like.
Yeah.
Clean and just beautiful, like you put it when you first came here. So, getting it to how to assemble it, but not make it look like it was assembled. And that sort of thing. And working closely with Rishawn, who's awesome during the whole project. And I thought it came out really well. It really did.
That's great. I love it. I love every bit of it. This school is like Buffalo Public Schools' best kept secret. Seriously, this and I'm ashamed to say that I haven't been here. This is my first time. So Rishawn, thank you for getting on Facebook and inviting me here. He's like, when are you going to come to School 72? You know what? I apologize that it's taken me this long, Andrew. I'm here and I love it. Every piece of the school, you guys have been doing a remarkable job. So congratulations, guys. Real quick, Andrew, when is opening day?
The students return in the fall for the fall semester.
Fall of this year?
Correct.
Wow. Guess what? We're going to be back here because I want to see the faces of the students and the faculty as they enter their newly renovated school because I know it's going to be a major wow factor when they walk in. Great job, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. All right, Andrew, we are in the auditorium, and there's still a lot of work still going on here, but it's pretty cool. Tell us about it.
Well, this is obviously the existing auditorium, and we've made some major changes to it.
Okay.
Originally, they boarded up the windows that were probably built in 1920s and 1920s. I'm assuming during the 70s, they boarded up the security measures.
Okay.
So we've restored them and added a nice look to the auditorium, allowing a lot of light to come in the room. Also, we've added the mascot is a tiger. There's a wooden tiger, a very abstract looking tiger, very nice addition to the auditorium.
I love it too. I love it.
We'll also be putting some new curtains in, refinishing the floor, and as you can see, we're putting in new chairs.
Very nice. Now, more about this abstract tiger. I have to tell the people that I walked in and Pete asked me, he goes, don't look, just wait. And he turned me around quickly. He goes, what is it? And I got it right. It definitely, you can see the figure of a tiger or a lion's face. It is absolutely wonderful. So again, great job, Young and Wright, because I know they were responsible for this very wonderful, artsy piece of artwork here. So good job.
Forest Materials is the ones that actually made it onto the drawings from Young and Wright provided.
Nice. Good?
Good enough. Now that's not you. You're just attaching this to this.
To this, okay.
Right. And go ahead and do a couple more.
I really am. I'm sweating. This is hard work. Okay, can we talk negotiations here? Like overtime, what? Okay, we're back in the library. Andrew, any lasting words you'd like to share with us?
Yes, I know we've seen beautiful works of art pretty much when it comes to the finishes, but things behind the scenes that you don't get to see is the mechanical and the overall system and the workings of the building. And the building engineer will tell you that he loved what we've done because we've made his job a lot easier when it comes to maintenance and so on and so forth. So, yeah.
Cool. Well, cool. Kudos. Listen, guys, thank you so much for this wonderful tour. Rishawn, Andrew, John, and Pete, you guys are great. This is a fun group. You know, they get it done. They get her done, right? Get her done. This is an awesome, awesome site. Thank you again for inviting us. We look forward to seeing you in September, you know, when the school officially opens, so we can talk to the staff and the students and get that wow look on their face, because I know they're going to have when they walk in. Okay? That concludes our show for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'd like to thank all of my guests. Don't forget, we are on YouTube. Go to YouTube, type in LPCiminelli's Making It Happen. There you'll be able to view all of our past and current shows. All of my Facebook friends, please friend me, like LPCiminelli's Making It Happen show, where you can get updated information on individual project sites, along with opportunities for MWBEs and Buffalo Public School students. So thanks again for tuning in, and until next